EC Frey IPAC meeting and could discuss the way forward with regards to the 2024 general elections. Now during the meeting, in summer, SC was Sunday. So when he as well catch it, Akua Donkor say JDM abone kutia and okosun for 2 trillion choppable Ghana cedis. Hey, Akua Donkor say now is a collapse NDC campaign because sikana body enye sika ketwa ezika twitwi dipa na sa meeting asia na Kofi Akpaloo a ogina wo ma LPG ono so kire mu se ikoko apai because kwan a JDM instead of JDM akeka no mpanyini se kutie bia enim nira nto susu se kutia no ekoma no.
The copy of the presidential ballot paper over there, this is how it's going to be. There are 13 people who were qualified to be on the ballot paper. Unfortunately, our brothers in the PNC were wrongfully disqualified. I do not understand how come the PNC were not allowed to be on this ballot paper. The PNC is a more worthy party than several parties that I see here on the ballot paper. But that's the issue we have with the Electoral Commission. Sometimes they are discriminatory. Because there are some people on this ballot paper who Bernard Mona qualifies more to be here than those people. And I know it will provoke controversy, but I mean it. And so we are here, NDC, when you take it, you don't need to count, even though it's the 8th position, but you don't need to count number 8. Just look for the umbrella. That is this. You're looking for this Akatawia. And you can find it. You can find it there.
I'm saying consuming into details. EC every IPAC meeting and now parties need now could be more with their reps. Now during the meeting, the main theme for discussion and the re-exhibition of the voters register, printing of ballots, notice of pool, and the way forward. Now, during the discussion, Anna, the director of IT of NDC, Dr. Rashid Tanko Computer, I can say, Nipa shall only be raising issues via. It's not part of the agenda for the day.
Madam Chairperson, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is a former president. He's a candidate for this year contest. He has every right to make comment on the electoral process. He has every right. At every point in time that he feels like making comment on the electoral process, he has every right to do that. He's a candidate. He is not a subject for discussion on this platform. And I was expecting your decision to call some people to order. He cannot be made a subject of discussion on this platform. And we take exception to that. Because he did not say that you should put it on your agenda for the day. There is nothing like that. And in any case, if they want us to go that tangent, we are ready for it. And we are ready. There's nothing. Go and read your team. If you are wearing that glass, go and wear another glass so that you can read the documents very well. So please, we are saying that as a political party, we've taken notice of this. And we are not going to double that. And everybody knows that if we are to go stringent on the qualification criteria of certain political parties, they will not be sitting on this table. You all know it. And now we need to teach.
Nanu si pe. Ana, Akua Donkor. I can say, and Chebiaye, and a JDM, Echo PMO, Sisala East, Krobiso, Echo can say, Bernard Mona, you disqualified from the presidential race. Norcia, Bernard Mona, qualified far more than some of the candidates on the ballot are easy, a clear one. Now, some JDM kind or some question will say, yo, onim say asem no kano, a very raise controversies, but what can, if you say, Pepe, why they was in the pain?
Yeah, no. Pamacho, a friend, men I'm a party, a Ghana freedom party. Yeah, mammy, me, I am, maybe I don't know, I am, dear Mensa, where are dear? And that day, me, I have a boy abaso. I put a war, send you see you, you are. Said you were hot here, and let me feel I may move bow abaso. And pray with her, me bow abaso. What did no crown so say, or see a bar over my about one on Hunkrata? and that's waka. And then also, my home so I do Bosheso. And that's a pa. The American ceremony. Party no, I'm a tea. But a party no, 2011. Anna, you register me 2012. Me younger son, I'm a tea party no. Mean fat man will be fatty more. Man, you will be fatty and come at your home. Me, I'm a tea party and sign you register me, Dr. Frey Giant. A fence, I'm a tea party. And someone on because of a kind baby that have Member, he's a penny for what I say. And someone setting up one tree. A fat, your Mahama home, come and penny if you say, you know what film. Say, well, no, I walk up over a penny or a bed, and I said, you may be more. And I said, oh, sack of to me for that. What do you do at all? To me, also, and did at all. And to me, go cancel my penny, dada. The American, a man, you know, Cassa, no cassette, yammy. Say, a banner a twin, or banner a year, no, not can be. Your Mahama can be say. And say, Guy may a family. Now, may baby no more, you won't. I ban and say, Mutiame, Moka Salmi a D. And didn't catch level. Trinio, be another magic of Mahama. Some tea part for a mam's Catiana. Let me know your family. Now, what me any partner, and I said in Frigana. And my wife has said, "Let go to you, sitting in penny for my mamma." So I check me a different, and I'm Frigana. Your Mahama may say, so I see me. The panel Cassa say, and when you know what they send the penny be a while, as I sank here, I am my back. I have got a or bachelor, I made the cocoa to a bachelor. So until me, I'm wedding the bachelor. Now, when the cocoa to the swam, I say, where they? They catch them off, me say. The quarter no one on the whole and come on, me my bed a Jenny. And I want to know bed a penny miss. And I bed a general. Me see P, I catch and say. I'm a penny miss, a cat out in the court doctor. Your doctor, I one family, and yes, sir. Me see me to America. Me so I know the quarter miss. And this is what I found back. So I found back, but the little quart. Me, I got out the little quart. I know, yes, sir. But say the little quart. Meet your worker there. Meet your worker.
It was my meet them, and Yadi or the JDM ever channel cry because I am a pain dada. And don't see no cassa. Nakas what can say, Miss, and don't see no chima. Oko seal JDM our court. Now the scale demanding 2 trillion. 2 trillion topable money. And that's Mamma got on concern where side and I say, open to good partner because Sabreka said the campaign will have resources. This about JDM cut 2 trillion. The and I say, what was the collapse in this partner, Mammy? You must show. Man, yes, sir. Why? And Pennis is so bad, Sebi. So by Jan and I go to swap. You crap your paper and to the faction. One can say faction. Yo. Now, Sastam Kronana, Kofi Akpaloo of LPG. So me ha. That's so me ha. I want to say, JDM, we a statesman. So Kakasa and hotel.
Speak to Mr. Kofi Akpaloo, who was also here. You were very particular and critical about issues that came out concerning certain comments that were made by former President John Dramani Mahama. Some of the NDC particularly thought that you were not fair to the former president.
Oh, John Mahama too wasn't fair to us. You see, as a statesman, you have to speak with decorum. You know, you cannot just open your mouth and say anything anyhow, because we all respect him as a former president. But he should not look down on us. You see, he had opportunity to be the leader of NDC. Doesn't make him Superman. Doesn't make him better than us. He was just fortunate. He didn't establish NDC. Somebody built a party and he came to inherit the position. But we are building our party from scratch. So you should know where we are coming from. I mean, it's not everybody that will have that kind of privilege.
But the argument is that is this the right forum?
But where you also stood to make that comment, can you also say was it a right forum? Anywhere you can make a comment, you make it.
Because this is an IPAC meeting, a one agenda meeting on the voter register.
There's always an AOB in the meeting. So additional or other matters.
All other matters.
So please, that's it. So to me, it concerns because he insulted all the 12 candidates. Because he said several. So who are those several? He didn't mention anybody's name. So we have to let him know that it wasn't right for him to use part of that comment.
The director of IT of NDC, Dr. Rashid Tanko Computer, and to Chemu say, a question discussion now course of our IPAC meeting as no. Nipa be deviated from the agenda for the day. Na question they are what the one or what the NDC candidate na be siwo and I was sopano. And unti ebeya is in pain for no and chase and nipa na dwene nsi so say there be enye attempt na ye buy. Na zanzu sipe and Akua Donkor so etisi gwam busuya se wani ense o ka kire. Na the same meeting no ana EC chairperson Madam J Mensa edu go say MPP no ya nipa make allegations say EC betime wiemu ama party A and party B also there be o entisa EC de by a referee ultimate chair say asemesi na bedi nkunim ana asemesi bedi nkugu na mom ogina ho ma party ni nyina na o kire mu say ba ne sa na nipa bi tumfuturu Ghana fo ani say EC no try to determine who wins the election mamne say there be and this
never make anybody a president.
Yes.
And I think that we all know that around this table, and therefore we should not peddle misinformation and peddle fake news and disinformation and give the impression to the citizenry, the innocent citizens who do not know the process, that the Electoral Commission can make somebody a president. I'd like to state on this occasion and quote from Dr. Hassan Ariga that the EC can never make anybody a president. What the EC does is to declare who the voters choose as their president. The EC does not have the intention to rig the election for anybody. Neither does it have the intention to disenfranchise anybody. Indeed, it is in our interest to ensure that everybody on the roll goes to vote. It's to our credit. When you say that 79% turnout, it's to our credit. Because if you look at countries around us, in Nigeria, I think they had a 27% turnout. 27, very, very, very low. It doesn't meet international standards. So it is to our credit. So we like to disabuse the minds of Ghanaians that the EC has any intention of disenfranchising anybody. It is not true. We go out of our way to provide resources to enable our officers in the field to call and to chase those whose details, whose biometrics have been corrupted. We go out of our way. We provide resources for them to bring them on board for inclusion. And it is important to note that we will do everything in our power that anybody who registered will have the opportunity to do so. So it is in our interest to ensure that every single person who registered is given the opportunity to vote. So we would like to thank you so much. This is a collaboration. And as you may be aware, we have the drives available. We will give it out before we leave this room to every political party and to also the independent candidates. We'll provide a copy of the drive. And please take your time to look at it. And if you have any issues, the forms, the template is there. You can address it. And let's be careful that we are not putting out falsehood that have the potential of causing fear and panic.
And the Ghana way, Mame Jemesa se me mama ti ase say, isi ne de oye referee or intermjinafo oni obi afa ultimate chese asemesi na ebedi nkunim ana asemesi na ebedi nkugu eno ti sansem bia ne pe bi ka say eya isi ni timi wo influence bia na so timi chese we na ebedwie mu ana timi wie mu asemesi no ente sa enti mu mbo sansem no engu ababia enim ebusia eno ti no sabra mka say de Bernard Modan wakopie mu court esan say kwan ya isi fast to disqualify no to say the bull and Joso and the court better so on the 21st of this month ya update bi aba won bia no ya de be so na mom say asemeda pon so ne say Mame Akua Donkor ka kirem kura say former president Atamils John Dramani Mahama ana oje ne kwa finisem hey mame asem kese okoken oje di say who say uje 2 trillion e oje di yam because ogumanu as say nka mo say fatakura say mo appear on the ballot one bo di nkura na mom sra mpanyin kan wo say kutia bia nim ni wura na wo so di kese okofa be say sabi onokum atame so no mami so do ko jina court a o anu yi eh ye besere ayadwobre o because akwa said there battle for battle yes tit for tat na akoba yen so ye besere say mami Akua Donkor court case no kura be yanka tresign because mpani se oba egya na go so asabi untwa na mo pepa nti wan kasa yi a fa che do ono aka say onimsa asem no ka no there will be reaction and ampa wa be react na so de yen twa so ho ya na fa so be emrade busia mami Akua Donkor etire mu say JDM did na temanu nti no otwa damages for 2 trillion Ghana cedis was na kasem kesi bi a you say JDM so mbu na sumu asem so yen se de onte kura yen sa de a ebi no so akotwa mami Akua Donkor damages e court nti busia ye de sa IPAC nsem no ebesia update bia ba won bia no we shall update you on Umsika TV na ye musomfo na appear make sure say be subscribe to Umsika TV on YouTube, follow on Facebook, TikTok and Instagram for more of these videos and others.